Once upon a time, in a village built above an ancient bog, there lived a girl who defied death itself. Father Thomas ruled with an iron cross. To him, the bog was God's will, and looking into it was sin. Only 17-year-old Eldrid dared to doubt him. In her isolated workshop, she sought answers in heat and sand. Then, the draft shifted. Through her hollow blowpipes, a haunting whistle echoed her lost brother's secret tune. It was the exact melody her brother played before he vanished. Someone, or something, was calling her into the mire. Lantern in hand, Eldrid stepped into the freeze. The black mud swallowed her feet as the thick mist closed in. The pale light hovered over a sunken shrine. Half buried in the silt lay her brother's silver whistle. As her fingers touched the silver, the ground shuddered. Black water surged from below, trapping her in place. From the dark water, a towering figure of mud and bone rose, clutching a faint, glowing soul spark. As her fingers closed on the whistle, the pale light vanished. The spectral witch loomed over her, grinning. Screaming, Eldrid hurled the flask at the witch's feet. Hot glass burst into blinding fire, cutting through mist.
I will give you his breath back, child. But a spirit cannot inhabit a body that has already grown cold. You must build him a new frame out of glass and fill it with your own life every dawn.
Eldrid took her brother's breath into her lantern. To bring him back, she had to return home and build his frame. Back in her workshop, Eldrid stoked the furnace white hot, ready to blow a glass body for her brother's spirit. Molten glass glowed red on her blowpipe. With careful breath, Eldrid expanded the glass, sculpting a human form. She had built him from glass. Now all he needed was breath and a piece of her every dawn. She pressed her lips to the cold glass chest, forcing her own inner heat into the vessel. Finally, there he was, sitting up on the bench, alive, glowing, and watching her in the pale morning light. But as sunlight pierced the cold workshop, the true cost showed. Her hands were slowly turning to glass. She became brittle, siphoning her very life into the glass shell. By the 3rd month, the morning wind alone was cracking her skin. He wasn't her brother anymore. He was a hollow thing, feeding on her to feed the marsh. She picked up the iron hammer. To save what was left of her own life, Eldrid had to shatter the glass she forged. If her craft had built this trap, her craft would be the one to break it. She stopped begging for his life. Now she would burn for it, if that's what it took. She reversed the flow, forcing the boy to exhale his stolen life into the furnace. The siphon shattered. What was left of the witch's magic hung glowing in the air. She had to take the witch's magic somewhere it could never hurt anyone again. With her final strength, Eldrid cast the glowing orb high upon the cliff. The orb sealed the witch's magic away and lit the marsh for the very first time. Caught in the light she once created, the witch crumbled to ash and mud. In the workshop stood only a statue of a girl, frozen in a moment of triumph. The glassblower was gone. No one in Oakhaven ever knew her name, but every night her light kept them safe.